So I have a couple questions for you. First question, what was your most difficult moment in Soca?
Most difficult moment? There's been quite a few. One of which was walking out of the stadium after dropping my mic down after I came back into the industry and went into... That was my last year before I re-entered Soca Monarch.
All right.
And I threw my whole competition because of a statement that Marshall made with Fian and Bungie, and I got involved, and I probably shouldn't have, but I was being, defender, and I got angry and I dropped the mic and I said, I don't want to take part in this competition again, bye. That was hard, but walking out the stadium was the hardest part. I know I walked through a lot of pee and a lot of nasty things on the ground because I was so mad. I forgot my bag, everything. That was one. And two, the year I did Lucy, and all my props started to fall apart in front of my eyes while I realized I had a chance to win, and because of all the different things that was just going wrong, I couldn't even function at that point. But it's always a Soca Monarch experience. That is like my first experience. Hence the reason why I don't answer anymore.
So this is the only reason you don't enter Soca Monarch?
Yeah, I'm not good at competitions. I can't perform in 5 minutes.
Sure.
I cannot. For me, it's because of my catalog and because I like to interact with the audience, 5 minutes is not good for me. I need 5 minutes to just get warm and to get people into my vibe.
That's your warm-up.
That's my warm-up phase, to feel out the audience. It takes me 5 minutes to feel out everybody and to see how I'm going to attack the next step. In 5 minutes, I can't do Soca Monarch. Kudos to all that can, but I can't.
No, it's not for you.
It's not for me.
Second question, how do you balance your musical career with home life?
There's no balance. It's either or. When you have to balance, you don't sleep. So to balance, you have one on this side, one on the other, and the pivot in the middle. See that pivot? That pivot is no sleep. Because I'm either one or the other. Doing them both at the same time is crazy. So when I'm on tour, it's easy because I don't have to think about family life. When I'm home, that's where I don't sleep because I have to think about my daughter and what I have to do. I do still iron and do all my house things myself. I do have a helper, but it's only like 2 days a week, and other than that, I do everything else. I have a great partner that assists, so it's a balancing act for him too, because he's the sound engineer of the band, he's my personal manager, he's also the one of the business owners of the band, so we do manage and do everything at the same time, and parents equally. So there's no balance. Anybody telling you that, you're balancing motherhood, they lie. Nobody do balance. It's either or, and if you're doing it at the same time, then no, you're not going to get any sleep.
Well, you all heard that, huh? Third question, what is your first musical memory in Soca?
In Soca or in my life? Because I've been on stage since I was 10 years old, singing calypso.
You started singing at 10 years old?
I was 10 years old when I entered my first calypso competition.
Or when did you start singing?
About 3. You see, I grew up in a musical family with instruments. So my uncles played pan, my grandfather was a saxophonist, he used to play in a jazz band. My dad and my uncles had a little teenage band. So my dad plays guitar, played guitar, my uncle plays keyboard. And Sly from Roy Cape, from the All Stars, he was part of that band with my dad and me. So I grew up in a musical family. So every time they played chords or whatever, I would hum and I learned music really early, and it was all self-taught because people always comment about my voice, but I never did vocal training. It's just I have a great ear. Wow. I have my grandfather used to tell me that I'm pitch perfect. And this is just a gift that I was born with. So singing everybody's songs, from my mother's influences to my dad's Bob Marley influences, and everybody had different influences. So I learned everybody's songs and sang them at home in the house, and I was basically like a puppet for everybody. Come on, sing for them. Look, she can real sing, sing for them. Sing this song you sang yesterday. So I was singing a long time.
Right.
Long time.
But you said at the age of 10, that was your first stage performance.
At the age of 10, I performed at St. Agnes Anglican School. It was a calypso competition judged by Carriga Mandela and Brother Resistance with other children my age, younger, and a little bit older. And it was my first time going on stage. my teacher sat with me for maybe a month or two, learning the words, teaching me how to use the stage and how to properly hold the microphone. And I didn't realize that this was my path until I got on stage. I executed the song well. I won the competition, my first time, and people started to scream and cheer for me, you know, and I got addicted to being on stage in that moment. And after that, I've been on stage ever since.
But were you nervous?
Yeah, and I'm still nervous now, you know.
You get nervous when you go on stage?
Yeah, I still get nervous now, especially if it's a crowd that I'm unfamiliar with or a territory I've never been in, or songs that I'm going to sing that I don't know if they're going to know, if they're going to like. I'm always afraid before I get on stage. Now, before I get on stage, I'm Destra, same person you're talking to now. When I get on stage, for some strange reason, I become brave and bold, and all inhibitions just die. I think that's when I become QB Lucy. So it's three persons that exist in this one person.
So how do you, is that how you get rid of the nervous feeling?
I think so. I think I have to turn on a switch that transcends into an alter ego to kind of forget that I'm a mommy, to kind of forget that, you know, I'm a wife, I'm a home person, to forget all of that. Because I'm really a person that sticks to myself. People may think that I'm stuck up, but I'm not. You see people in the industry, they don't know me, they may see me staying in my corner. I just, you know, I just try to stay away from the bacchanal, and I try to stay away from he say, she say, they say, until I drink alcohol, and then I become one of these personas that is on stage. And then I'm loud, and then I'm friendly, and then I'm, you know, oh my gosh. But for that to happen, is really serious romance soca have to happen. No, it's a true song.
It is a true song.
I only sing things that I'm passionate about, and that romance soca is really ideally me. You see, when I do all those videos and I post it on Instagram, I cannot get there unless I at least have one glass of wine. Because my normal frame of mind state, I'm just Zaya's mommy, I'm just Destra, I'm just this person that came from Laventil that has dreams, and I don't know if it's gonna happen, if people gonna like me, I don't know. You know, but that other person kicks in when I either have a mic or when I drink alcohol.
Well, I was now gonna ask if alcohol was the catalyst.
Or a microphone.
For the change.
It's either or.
Because I remember I had an experience myself with alcohol, and it was a nervous feeling because I had to host a big event, and I was very nervous, so I drank a lot of alcohol, and it didn't end up good.
Oh, you're not supposed to drink a lot. You're supposed to drink.
Well, I was trying to get rid of the nerves. I was drunk, trying to drown it out.
No,
I said, but
you can't drink.
I said, but I drink, but I still feel it. Nah.
You can't drown it. You have to just take a little bit to take the edge off, because I'm sure you were driving.
Well, no. Yeah, I was driving.
So you're not supposed to drink and drive.
Well,
so,
no.
Little thing.
No, I kind of.
You have a handle on it.
Yeah, I have a handle on it. That was like one of my first times, and you know, it was a bad experience. But at least I was still professional during the whole event. But it was just after that. Whew.
You have to practice these things at home. Alcohol is not for everybody, you know. You have to be home and see what your tolerance is, because you really don't want to get drunk.
Well, I definitely saw my tolerance that night.